I think a lot of people have the urge to live a more simple life than they do today. They've seen their mom and dad taking care of a big house, painting windows, fixing facades, doing the lawn, and I think there's a big group of people who want something more out of life. I think Tiny can definitely accommodate a simpler life, a much more curated life, where you actually have more freedom, more wealth, more money to do whatever you want to do. Most people are familiar with the typical A-frame. It has certain disadvantages, that you have a lot of space on each side and that you can't really use for anything. So what we did here was a very prismatic shape that Bjarke actually took a square, and he had two of the corners go all the way up and the two opposite corners go all the way down. That creates this more grandiose space that goes all the way up in both sides of the structure. We wanted to create something that was easy to assemble on difficult sites. A lot of time when you see prefab housing, you actually have to excavate a lot of ground and a lot of forest in front of the property in order to get in with all the trucks and the excavators, but everything that we built with the A45 can be assembled by hand. The experience of stepping into any home is what sort of like defines it. I think it was important for us, being Scandinavians, we wanted to have this sort of like, we have this term called hygge. It's a word that doesn't really translate. I think that the closest one would be cozy, but hygge has so much more. It's about the atmosphere you step into. It's about the feeling, taking off your shoes, walking barefooted on the nice, amazing wood floor, the scent and the smell, the acoustic. The thing I love about doing small is you can actually prioritize, because you only have one little tiny kitchen, you only have one little bathroom. So everything that you'll see in the A45 product is crafted down to the smallest little detail. We're 7.4 billion people right now in the world. For example, if I look at my parents, where they were living in a huge house and I'm living in a smaller house, and I'm pretty sure that my 3 kids, they're going to be living in an even smaller house than I do. We're trying actually to come with an option where you can go and find a beautiful piece of land and you can buy your little gem, you can start building equity, you can have a little home built by an amazing architect that you love, and you suddenly have a place. And that's what we're trying to do. Klein wants to be in the front of this development, but Tiny is here to stay.